All right, guys. Good afternoon and welcome back. All right, so this is my bias. I want to explain to us how you can fold and prepare your bias. Now, this bias was cut in a diagonal form. Now, the measurement of the bias is 2.5 inches width. Now, the length is a minimum of 21. So I have it to be 27 here, right? So that's 27 here, just to make it to be long. Then, having known this, now diagonal form means cutting in angle 45 degrees, right? If this happens to be your fabric in this form, now you will cut it in this diagonal form. That is what it means by diagonal cutting, right? Now, once you have known that, now the next you will do is to place your hemming gum at the center part panel. Now, this hemming gum you're placing is to help you line it up properly. Now, I like using two strands, right? I like using two strands so that the hemming gum will give the bias a little bit of thickness to correspond with the neck of your outfit. Now, the next you will do is to fold these edges this way, right? Fold the edges this way. Now, this folding is to give you a more perfect result. Now, you make sure that the bias is properly arranged this way. So you just make sure it comes in this form. So fold the two edges to meet each other here, right? So they must meet each other here at this tip. So you hem from here. So you must make sure your hand is good enough or strong enough to be able to control this all through. So you will hem all through this way. Now making sure that the two edges are meeting each other at the center, right? So you just have to take your time, go gradually, go in this form, right? So make sure that the both edges are meeting each other at the center. You go all through this way. So this is going to be a gradual process, and don't be in a haste to finish this. Take your time and you achieve a nice result. Now bear in mind that this is bias for the neck piping or neck taping, however you want to call it, right? So you must make sure you do it in this form. Then arrange your hemming gum as well. You can use one strand, but two is recommended for you to have a nice finishing as well. So you just have to go all through the whole rigorous processes. Don't be in a haste to finish this process. Take your time, right? So take your time and go all through this way. All right, so now I am done with the hemming, right, of the bias. This is how it came out. Now I am folding this edge. Now making sure that the one under is a bit wider, right? The one under must be a bit wider. Then you make sure it's a bit wider. Then you place your iron all through this way, and then make sure it's properly positioned. Now at this point, you can sprinkle water on this bias so that it doesn't shine. You can sprinkle water all through the body, right? So you make sure it comes in this form. You make sure it comes in this form, and then you make sure you use your cooler as well and cool, right? Use your cooler as well and cool. And then after this point, you have to go gradually, right? Go gradually. Don't be in a haste. Don't be in a haste. Make sure the one under is a bit wider than the one on top. This way you fold the bias all through that way. All right, so now you must make sure you also fold this all through this way, right? So the reason I'm showing you the whole processes I'm undergoing is for you to know that to fold the bias, you need to take more of your patience and precision. You need to be more precise in doing this, right? So fold all through this way, right? It doesn't matter if you do it straight or curvy, it will still give you the same result when you after sewing and then you iron it down. It gives you the same lapping result or relation result. So you fold all through this way, and then after that you pick up the right edge. That's one of these edges here. You pick it up this way, and then you fold. Use your iron to fold this edge, the right edge. So fold here, it makes you have an ease way of piping or starting your piping from your flap region. Now you go all through this whole processes all through this way, and then you're done with this. So this is the piping, how to prepare your piping. As you can see how fine it is. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.